Got it going?
Got it going.
Okay, I can edit that out. Hi Beatrice, how are you today?
I'm good, Shannon. How are you?
Good. So last time you were here, you were talking about how you used to write checks
Right.
and how you can't do it
Can't
anymore.
do that anymore.
So I'm going to show you a really neat tool you can use.
Okay.
And we're going to start with that plain piece of paper that's right underneath your hands.
Okay.
And so I'm going to show you today, we call it a check writing guide.
Okay.
And I'm going to make sure I give it to you the right side first. So I'm going to hand it to you. So that's the guide.
Okay.
So you feel all those cutouts?
Yes.
So that's where we're going to write.
Oh, okay.
So that's what we use for the guide. And I'm going to have you put it on the paper.
Okay.
And the reason we're starting on the piece of paper is we don't want to ruin checks.
Right.
So,
They're expensive.
Yes,
And a
they
pain to get. So yeah.
All right, so I'm going to hand you a pen. There you go.
Okay.
And give it a try, see what happens.
Okay. So let's see. I'm guessing
So it's cut out just like you would a normal
check.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this is 10. Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. So I gotta go over and put in the amount.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so, oops, I think I wrote that in the wrong spot.
That's all right. That's what we're practicing. Go ahead and just
Oh.
do what you think, and then I'm going to check it out, and we'll see how you did.
Okay.
All finished?
I don't think I did my name. Oh, it's Beatrice. Be interesting to see what this looks like. All right, I'm finished.
All right. Let's see how you did. I'm going to move the check guide here, and because of my vision, I'm going to check it out with my handy device here, which powered off on me. Wow, your handwriting's awesome.
What?
Your handwriting's awesome.
Seriously?
Seriously, yeah.
Hey, even when I can see, my handwriting's not good, so I don't know. Maybe I write better blind.
No, you did good. I see everything here. I see where you wrote it to. The amount. And your name's there. So there's the date.
I have no idea if I even got everything in the right slot. Felt like the right slot.
Let's do it again. And as all practice makes perfect, always. What I do with the guide. It's fun when we have two blind people working together. Alright, so here's the guide.
Okay.
And did I move the pin? I did move the pins to your right.
Okay.
So let's try. First, make sure the guide's on correctly, so you've got the date where it needs to go and the. Yep, works.
I think so.
So you can always tell because that little box at the very, very top is by itself,
Is the date.
and that's your date.
Okay.
The bigger box is the signature.
Okay. Can't figure out where
So what are you struggling with?
trying to find the little slot for the dollars.
Okay, so if you feel the, let's see. So follow that line all the way till you feel inside there'll be like a little ridge.
Okay.
You feel that little bump that's kind of
Yeah.
sticking out? That's where your dollars amount starts.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm going to check it out, see how you did. How do you feel you did?
I feel like I did pretty good that time. I wasn't sure about the dollars before, and
Yeah. We'll do one more so you feel comfortable where that dollar sign is.
okay.
But yeah, this all looks really, really good. I'm going to flip the page over so we've got a blank spot to write on.
Okay.
About 2 in just in case. So I've got it flipped over. And put that where you feel it's comfortable.
Okay.
Alright, I'm going to hand you the guide.
Do I need to have a portrait, or can I do it landscape? Does that matter?
Doesn't matter, however you want to do it. I just hand you the paper and
Okay.
you do what's comfortable.
All right. So
And your pen's to your right.
So it feels like that. Okay, like that is probably right. Do I have it laying right?
Well, how do you tell if you have it laying right?
Cause the little. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe
So
I don't.
before we write this one, I'm going to show you something.
Okay.
So if you pick it up,
Okay.
and you feel down here at the bottom, feel how that's bigger.
Bigger where the signature goes.
Mhm.
Okay,
So
so that's the bottom. Okay.
Yep.
All right, cool. All right, pen.
Put it to your right.
Okay. All right, so let's see if it's straight. Feels straight. Okay. Oops. I'm writing on the thing.
No problem.
How come I can, yeah, I can feel it with one. Wait a minute, let's try that again. Okay. I can feel it with that hand, with my right hand, but I can't feel it with my left.
Okay. So I guarantee you probably did a great job. So tell me more about what were you can't feel that little.
I think it's my fingers. I don't think it's I can't feel it with my left hand
Uh-huh.
because I kind of have some
Neuropathy in there.
neuropathy in my
Okay.
fingers. Yeah, so it's I can't even feel it with my
So
left hand.
let's try something here. I'm gonna test real quick.
Okay.
Let's see if this helps. Might want to click the pin off to do this. Nope, that's going to miss it too. So what you might have to do is, if you can feel it, find it with your right hand first,
Yeah.
and then put your left hand where
My right hand is.
Uh-huh.
That's what I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's the best thing I can think of.
I could make it work. I mean, it's. Yeah, I can get it. It just
Okay.
is kind of. It's not as easily pronounced on this hand.
No problem. All right. So what I did is I made you a few pretend checks.
Okay.
So now we're gonna. So I want you first feel the difference from the paper of the check. Oh, that's a little. So we've got
Okay.
smaller surface now to use.
Oh boy. Okay.
All right. I'm gonna hand you your guide. To your right.
Okay.
Okay. So how do we tell that we have the guide correct?
The bigger block is the signature blocks.
Yep.
Okay, so.
And what I do is once I get it lined on the paper, I'll hold down the guide with my left hand and kind of tilt it so the paper and the guide turn so that I'm comfortable writing.
Okay.
Usually you'll have a checkbook which will help you out with that
Right.
more, but for today. I moved your pen. Sorry. And I clicked it off, so just click the little, not the top,
Oh.
but the, can't think that's called all of a sudden, the lip. So I'm going to take your finger here, that right there.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't think of what it's called.
Okay, so let's see. Oops, put the wrong date down. Guess it
Don't
doesn't
worry.
matter.
Let's pretend. Important thing is that you're using the guide.
I think I probably goofed that up a little bit. Okay,
I'm going to check it out, but how did that feel?
felt good.
Yeah?
Yeah. Well, it's probably a mess, but it felt okay.
Let's see
Yep.
if,
It might have been a little lopsided. It wasn't. I wasn't sure if I got it quite straight, but
well, let's check out and see how you did. Yeah, it looks pretty good, actually.
that's okay. You're not gonna hurt my feelings, Shannon.
No, it actually is really, you're doing really good. Let's do it one more time, and this time I'm going to, so just like I did before, I'm going to put the check in front of you,
Okay.
and I'm going to have you line the guide,
Okay.
and I'm not going to say a word.
I lifted my pen up, and I think that goofed me up, but I think I got it back. And I did the same there. I shouldn't have done that. Okay.
It's alright.
Okay.
Let's see how you did. Yeah, you did, but you still did a really good job with your handwriting.
Yeah, I think if you don't lift up, I shouldn't have lifted up the pen, because when you keep it down,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, don't lose your place.
I got one more here, so let's do one more. So I'm going to hand you the piece of paper. There you go. And I'll have you align the guide, and again, I'm not going to say a word and see what you do. Yeah, don't want you to be too hard on yourself if you accidentally lift up that pin, because that comes with practice. But yeah, you did very, very well with these guides.
They work pretty good, you know.
Yeah.
That's kind of a cool thing.
So how did you do with the aligning the check under that? Once you had one that felt like the check, was that hard for you, or?
It's not hard doing the alignment, but I think keeping it in alignment
Mhm.
is the trickier part.
Mhm.
Just because you have a tendency to slide a little bit.
Mhm.
So yeah, just kind of keeping it, making sure that you keep your fingers, kind of just keep everything in place.
Mhm. Well, this is just one version of a check writing guide. This is all we've got available right now. But in the catalogs I gave you, there's different types where they can fold. You can place a check inside it and it'll fold down, so you don't have to worry about holding that check. There's one that can fold from the side of the check or the front of the check, so that way if you're struggling with keeping that check just right. Now, if you know, with checkbooks today, you probably could just slip this in there
Right.
and hold it. But
Yeah.
there are those options out there if that's something that you're struggling with as times
Yeah,
goes
that's
on.
kind of cool. I mean, the one, if you slide it into yeah, that would be kind of neat. But it would work in any checkbook, like you say, because once you get it in there,
Yeah.
it's going to stay put.
Yeah.
So, no, that's kind of cool.
All right, so we've got a few more minutes. I was just going to show you some ideas. I think the check writing guide is going to be awesome for you. You did a really great job with your handwriting.
Okay.
I think you need to practice the pen, just not lifting that pen up.
Right.
So at home, like we did, take some pieces of paper and just practice with the guide
Okay.
at home. I believe I gave you a guide. If not, let me know.
Okay.
But I'm going to show you some other guides because we got a few extra minutes. Something to think about, and we can practice with later.
Okay.
We're not going to write on these, so I'll just use whatever piece of paper I got here. So I've got the piece of paper in front of you.
Okay.
And so this guide I'm handing you first is a full page guide.
Okay.
So you actually, and just like I said with the check writing guide, all these have ones where you can slide it in or it'll hold it for you.
Okay.
But that one's actually a full page guide. So you're able to.
Oh, so you could write, how many are on here?
There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13 lines.
No, I mean how many checks?
Oh, these are just different guides I'm showing you that you can use. So this is for a full page piece of paper.
Oh, I see.
Yep.
Just not check guides, just
Nope.
writing guides.
Yep,
Oh, wow.
Yep, sorry.
Oh,
I should
cool.
explain that a little better.
Oh,
So we've got full page.
wow.
So
That's cool. So you can write letters and
Mm-hmm.
whatever, yeah.
Yep. So I'm going to move that one from you. And this one, make sure I give it to you correctly. I'm going to hand this one to you here. That's an envelope guide. So you can lay it straight down on an envelope.
Okay.
So if you lay it down on the piece of paper I gave you, you can kind of get an idea of.
Okay.
The fun part is finding the alignment.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have your
Cool.
2 on the up top and your
Yeah.
who you want to go to.
Okay.
And then, I'm not sure if I remember we went over this one or not, but this guy is my favorite. I'm just going to move the guide out of your way.
Okay.
This is a signature guide. I'm going to put it straight on the paper. And I keep that thing in my wallet everywhere I go.
Oh.
And I'll hand it to someone and they'll put it on the line for me and I just sign my name away.
Cool.
Yeah.
Do these come like as a package deal where you get like one of each, or do you order them separately?
You can do both.
Oh,
This actually, what I'm showing you is a writing guide value kit.
Oh wow.
So it has everything I'm showing you is in it. The full page, check, envelope, and signature guide.
Okay.
Or if you don't want all of these,
Mhm.
then you can buy them individually.
Individually?
Yep.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Well, that's all the time we got today. How do you feel about the check writing guide?
I think it's cool. I think it's great, and I think it would work. I think it's just a matter of getting comfortable with it.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah.
But
Well, you did great, and I'll see you next time.
all right. Thanks, Shannon.
Thanks too.